here. But anyways, how do you resize, reshape a frame that used to be a rectangle from another shape? So the first thing I do, I will place the image. So let's find something to place, to put in. So say I have a picture and I put it in. Okay? And I want to resize this shape into something that is not a rectangle anymore. Anytime you're resizing containers, you're working with paths. Okay? So you have to use the pen tool and the direct selection tool alternatively. So first thing I do is I select the path. You notice, Trista, that the anchor points are small, right? If I'm using the selection tool, the anchor points are bigger. But whenever I change to the sub-selection tool, the direct selection tool, the anchor points become small. When the anchor points become small, that shows you that you're working with a path. The path is selected. Once the path is selected, I can now click the anchor point and move it. I'll hold down Control Shift. And you see what I did here? That's how you resize that to that way. Another problem that you're going to have on this one is that you have, not only on the background, you have these curve things. And there's a stacking order to this curve that actually puts this curve to the front. Okay? So this thing here is actually a shape that you're going to make in InDesign. What I will do, what I think is the easiest thing to do, is actually create a rectangle tool. And again, I'll use a shape tool here. So let me move this to a different layer. I'll move this to the top layer. This is the top layer. So I'm going to move this to the bottom layer. Okay, so this is on the green layer. The picture is on the green layer. And I'll be working with this guy here. I'm going to lock the I'm going to lock the green layer. And I'll work on this shape here that I'll fill with a color. And say it's green in my case. So how do you resize this shape? The same thing. You're going to use the pen tool and the direct selection tool. With the direct selection tool selected, I'm going to have to resize this and bend it. I'm going to need an anchor point in the middle here to reshape this. So I'm going to go in here, mouse over until the lower right corner becomes a plus sign. That means that I'm on top of the path. And I'm going to click to add an anchor point in here. I'll use the direct selection tool and I'll select that anchor point. With that selected, I'm going to drag it up. I also need to add an anchor point to the bottom side here because it's a arch. So switch to the direct selection tool. And now I'm going to go straight up. So now it doesn't look too good. I need to add some curve to this. And the way you add curve to this is by using the Convert Direction Point tool or Shift C. Once you have that selected, the tool, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see the effects of that. Shift C for that tool. I can click and drag. And I'm holding down Shift to add a little curve to this thing here. So you saw what happened there? Shift C. Whoa, that's the wrong way. And I just created myself a shape, a bent shape. That is, I can have a fill and you can have it on top of something. Does that make sense?